EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A tight end in motion now. 3rd and long, and here's Daniel. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. A gain there of 17.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Go trap, go trap.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Christian Benford brings him down. Second down and 8.
Come on, set.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, two.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Johnny Newton there on the stop. Motion man, set right. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Daniels. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
On the jump.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Check go.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Go.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Commanders, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play there for Washington. 41 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Get up.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll send him over to the left. He'll get this out wide, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
How about you?
In motion comes Andrews. Back to throw is Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and long.
TX. Solo left Zion.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half. Throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. the ground. It's Barkley to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. They'll throw with Daniels. That's made by Pickens. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Second and 11. Here's Daniels. Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A tough spot here. Third and long. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. On play action, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
21G, 21G. Ready.
Throwing is Tua. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll send a tight end in motion. The drive will start on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther streak. Panther streak. Go.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's into the end zone. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Commanders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Tua. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Warrior 70.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey. Son.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Get set. Out.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Watch it, Oscar. Whoa!
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one.
And he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Commanders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Gonzalez now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Daniels now on 1st down. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. It's into the hands of Pickens once again.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on, set.
Throwing is Daniels. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get about 5. Now a handoff, running right. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set up. Take go.
Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go. Go.
Now Daniels. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Barkley. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll run with Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Washington. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Achane. And he will have a Dolphins first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get this up to the 44. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck. Tua will give it to Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Hey, 21 TX. Step.
They're going to go. It's Tua. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play.
Score, Commanders 42, Dolphins 7.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achane. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
20 TX.
On 1st down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
1st and goal, Miami.
21G. Ready.
Again, it's Tua. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff. Now, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for two. In motion comes Andrews. A run out of the gun with Achane.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
19 Tiger. Sack.
On first down, Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now a give on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Set to go now on first and 10. A tight end in motion now.
Smash Bronco. Go check. Go street. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
All right, come on. Ready,
2 now on first down. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around, so at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tua to throw again. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 29-yard line.
Go!
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Daniels to throw on 2nd. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Set.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
21G, 21G.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Turbo 3, kick. Solo left Zion,
Now or never, they'll throw on. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the defense has it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now he'll run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.